What's going on, everybody? Happy Sunday. Happy 4th of July for everyone in America. I know we got some Canadian friends hanging with us already in the chat, so thank you everyone for being here. We've got Final Order Cutoff for tomorrow for everything in the previews catalog because the Final Order Cutoff for Lunar already happened on July 1st, so we got a little bit less to talk about today. So let's see who's hanging with us already in the chat. We've got Promiscuous Time Traveler getting here 3 hours early. We got Copy 801, Lewis Shadow Rabbit Clay Guy, Sith Lordly of Spine Ticks somehow is alive. It looked like another 8-hour show. We've got Jason claiming comics. What is going on, my friend? Let's see who else. Neighbor to the north. There's some of our Canadian friends here. Thank you. Nice. Kilgore Trout, welcome in. I think that catches everybody so far that's shown up, but I'll highlight you guys as you pop in and say something, and as we get through FOC today. As a reminder, if this is the first time you're seeing this, Final Order Cutoff is the last date that your shop, whether that's your local shop or your online shop, can put in the orders for these books. So we got a lot to talk about. Yeah, you're back. Yeah, you're doing some time traveling here, it looks like. So we're gonna kick it off. I do also want to say that the channel is almost to 700 subscribers. We're 3 away. So if you guys get it to 704, July 4th, that would be pretty cool. Haven't thought of how, but if you repost something, tag me in it, maybe in a story, and say subscribe, and we hit 704 before we're done with FOC today, I'll put together like some sort of Captain America prize or something. So yeah, Promiscuous Time Traveler is Kang. Kang is confirmed. Thanks, Jason. Yeah, we're putting together some prizes for 750, but I figure if you guys post something right now while I'm doing this, say subscribe to the channel, and we hit 704 before we're done, maybe there's an extra Captain America prize that'll happen for those of you that do that. That way we get, July 4th, we hit 704. So we'll kick it off over here in the previews catalog for Final Order Cutoff. As a reminder, you can get this previews pool box set up with Aegis Comics of Alaska. They have a pool box that you can do with them if you don't like your LCS or are struggling to find an LCS. And you can use the previews catalog to put in orders with them. And I have a discount code. So you can save 15% on their website right there. I always forget to throw this image up. But all their information's down in the description down below. What else we got here? We've got Comic Crack is in the house. Good afternoon. Ben Compton, what's going on? And welcome in Soul Twice. So let's kick it over to Image Comics in the previews catalog. We got a Birthright trade paperback for volume 10. And then we've got what craziness is going on here with Department of Truth. Issue number 1 is having a, oops, that didn't go all the way over. There we go. A 6th and supposedly final printing. I kept thinking we were going to hit the final printing, but here we are. They're saying final printing. It is different cover art. And there are 2 ratio variants on this. There is a 1:25, which is a yellow printing of the regular cover look. And then there's a 1:50, which is a version of the 6th printing variant cover. Those clearly are going to be, speculation-wise, the ones that are going to fetch the money down the line because of probably people not ordering as many because they're tired of the reprints. But I don't know. This is I at least like this. I like that we got different art here. This is pretty cool, even though it's the same style, but then we got someone else in place there, which is awesome. And maybe if you're trying to go for the color collection, the 1 in 25's got something for you. But it's gonna fetch insane prices probably for the 1 in 50. So try to order early, see if you can get a good deal on it. But if not, then I would not even bother trying to pay the crazy prices. Be very interesting if there was another cover. We got 3 covers here for this 6th printing. If there's a 4th one, geez. Once in future, I had 3 more printings after the final. Well, that's Boom. So maybe that was Boom's stuff. I don't know. They say final here. I've been thinking we should have been done with reprints at this point, but we're still going. So I don't know. I think now, the trade paperback's out. We shouldn't see more reprints of these issues, but they're doing it because they know people are going to buy them. Speaking of Department of Truth, we have issue number 11 also on FOC today. I think issue 10 was issue 10 was what just came out this week with the Bigfoot issue. We were talking more about cryptids here. It's final in comics, like saying limited. Yeah, who knows? I hope they don't keep reprinting that because it just needs an end, but you never know. I got this awesome cover here by Trevor Henderson with possessed ape on the cover. It looks like. Maybe it's supposed to be Bigfoot. And then this is more of a ape-like creature here by Ethan Young. And that's 3 covers for issue number 11. Let's see. There's like 20 different variants for the trade paperback out there. Trade paperbacks were supposed to be 1 cover, not a collectible kind of thing, just a thing to read, and now they've changed that too. It's now variants on variants on variants. What's going on, John Stout? Welcome in. Gideon Falls is getting a deluxe edition hardcover for volume 1. The advanced solicit, this is the Final Order Cutoff on it, but Jeff Lemire, Andrea Sorrentino, Dave Stewart on this. And what does this collect? Issues 1 through 16. So if you want, it's got plenty of extras in it. It's $50 for 16 issues of Gideon Falls. Way to catch up on some of that. Headlopper, issue number 16. This is a quarterly comic that's been coming out since, I want to say 2015. 2016 maybe is when I read it originally. I read the first 4, but this is volume 4, issue 4, so it's wrapping up this volume now. Any artist that draws Bigfoot should be a rule that it's blurred and hard to discern. That's a good point. Next video will address trade paperback variants and second printings. Awesome. That's definitely something to check out. I am a get off my lawn kind of guy. So no, it's wild what's happening with the variant market because we're living in the 90s. It's happening. There's a cover B on this one by Danny. Ends this story arcs, but I'm assuming based on the way things have been going, they'll keep doing Headlopper for a while. I kind of want to go back and read. I've read volume 1. I want to get volume 2 and 3, and now 4. Jules Verne Lighthouse, issue 4 of 5, based off of Jules Verne's work. I heard this was a great sci-fi story, so I'm not reading this one, but We have a cover B here by Haberlin and Van Dyke. And a cover C, that is a black and white version of that one there. We got Bricks the Iron Geek in the house. What's going on? I don't know if I shouted you out when I was just looking at that stuff. Let's see. You have 6. Is Promiscuous Time Traveler actually Sith Lordly? Because I know it's not the case, but Sith has probably just as many YouTube counts going on. Let's see. Variants and people willing to spend the money for them is probably keeping the lights on for some shops. Hey, that's fair. That's very fair. I think there's just so many out there sometimes. I know when we had Nathan from Behemoth on, he was talking about they felt like they overdid it on some of the variants for MFKZ, and so they decided to cut back on store exclusive variants. So now future issues, there won't be as many store exclusives from their books. Bricks is enjoying Lighthouse. Sith is also the Doomsday Clock cult leader. I believe that is 100% true. And there is another version of Sith right there, Hallmark Universe. What else we got going on here? Kill 6 Billion Demons trade paperback volume 1 or volume 4. I don't even remember seeing Kill 6 Billion Demons volumes 1 through 3. All right. Labyrinth hardcover here. Simon Stalenhag. And then we've got Lady Mechanica hardcover for volume 1, as well as a trade paperback version, so a little bit cheaper there. And then one that I think's been such a great one here. Okay, here we go. So this was Sith. This is Sith. Comics Talk Weekly is saying Georgie's not going to find love. Will Georgie find the love? Hoser cards. I didn't know you had that one. There's a new one. You went back to PSA tendencies. There's Spine Ticks. Look at all the Sith accounts in here today. And then here's the other Sith. Oh wait, no, that's Lady Sith Lord. What is going on? Happy 4th to you too. This is like the new Doomsday Clock. Will Georgie find love? Let's see. The ones I don't like are those 72-hour FOC variants that show up almost like they want you to miss it. Those are, yeah, and that's why this talking about this stuff on FOC is important to me, because they do throw things in there at the last minute, and I want you guys to be able to catch those things, make sure that you don't miss them when that happens. So you had all, Sith, don't lie, you had all those counts already. Don't lie. We've got Made in Korea issue number 3 of 6. Got the issue 2. If you guys aren't reading this, issue 2 got super, not necessarily that it got creepy itself, but the potential of what could happen next is very creepy. And I think we're about to get some murder out of this little girl. Who knows, but it's definitely going to head to a dark place before this ends. And Jeremy Holt's doing a great job with the story. George Schall's art on the interior is just like this. It's very unique, I think, compared to some other comics. So definitely one to keep an eye on. I know Perpetual Comics also is really enjoying this one. I don't think I've seen him yet in the chat here today, but definitely one to keep an eye on. And a new one we've got from Image from Mirka Andolfo. We've got Sweet Paprika issue number 1. I I'm not 100% on this one. Let's see. They're saying Bridget Jones's Diary meets Sex in the City with a pinch of The Devil Wears Prada. It's interesting. Mirka's art is always fantastic, so that has me interested. But I also really like this art germ cover. So that's really awesome. That's a cover B. Interestingly, the cover F is a version of that cover, and it's not a ratio or anything. It's the same price. There's a sketch cover here that's pink. There is a Peach Momoko cover right here as well. And then we've got a Not Safe for Work Mirka Undolfo cover as well. So lots of different covers here. There's a lot of crazy art on some of the store exclusives on this one. Let's see. I don't remember if they're doing ratios or not on these. Okay, so we have a 1 in 25 Peach Momoko Virgin. And then we have a 1 in 50 Momoko Sketch. And a 1 in 75 Andolfo Virgin. And a 1 in 100 Andolfo Sketch or Peach. I think that's Andolfo. That's got to be Andolfo. Sketch that wasn't used for the real cover art. Yeah. So there's a lot of ratios there. Let's see what's going on in the chat. I just saw it jump in. Trent saying FOC Sunday is required viewing. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Copy's going to be reading Sweet Paprika, I think is what he's saying. C-List E-Man, what it do? What's going on? Happy 4th to you as well. Yeah, I mean, we can take a look even here. We got the preview pages. I really enjoy Mirka's art. And so from that perspective, I might at least pick up issue 1 to check it out. I'm not sure if I'm going to go all in on it like some other ones, but definitely, I'm not sure how I feel in the series, but the art germ cover, yeah. I might just pick up the art germ cover just because. Maybe I'll pick up the cover A too, but definitely not getting into ratios on this one. It's one of her pet projects. Not sure I follow. Going to bottom out on my profile at 701. I need more people. Not sure what that is saying. Let's see. Catfish beanbags. Oh no. Mirka's art is top notch. Can't say the same for all of her writing. Yeah, I mean, I think some of her writing goes out there, but her range on her art styles is just insane. I love how like different she can do with her art. We've got Old Guard, Tales Through Time, number 4 of 6. Leandro Fernandez on the cover art here. Matt Fraction and David Walker writing stories in this one. We've got a cover B here by Steve Lieber. And a cover C here by Leandro Fernandez. So more Old Guard stuff. I'm wondering if I heard they're doing a second movie, a sequel on Netflix, so I wonder if it's going to pull from some of the writing here. Let's see. Sweet Paprika seems to have a lot of heat behind it. Yeah, it definitely does. Morse code. Oh. Thank you. Thanks, Promiscuous Time Traveler. I appreciate that. I see what you're saying now. I got it. Brain's just not comprehending there for a moment. Yeah, 701. 3 more guys, and I'll do. I don't know what. I've got some Captain America stuff I've got to go through and find some good things to give to you guys, but it's 4th of July. You got to do a cap giveaway, right? So hit 704, let people know. Thanks, Trent. Yeah, let people know. So come subscribe, and there'll be a giveaway. Hang out in the chat for till the end. We'll give something away. Next up, Scumbag issue number 9. Rick Remender, Jonathan Weishak. I was really enjoying this story, but this is one I think I can wait to read the rest in trades or collection. So I did drop this one, but I was enjoying how out there this story is, and it's a great story. It's just I think Sith was talking about this last night, and I agree. You know, you can't read all of them as they're coming out. You got to wait on some and get that trade paperback. Thanks everybody. I appreciate you guys and the support and all of you hanging out here, watching this FOC on America Day. Thank you. Really appreciate that. And thanks to Promiscuous Time Traveler for pulling out those other accounts like Sith has and pushing it to 701. Second Street Marvel, what's going on? Yeah. I'm with you guys. It kind of was like, it really seemed like it was going somewhere good, and then it kind of swerved a little bit, and I wasn't sure where the story was going anymore. But I think if I read it later in a collected work, I'm gonna feel how I felt about it at the beginning again. Venom with the flag cover. I don't even know. Do I have that one? I'm not sure what. Oh no, I do have that one. No, that's a PC for as long as I can. America Day, yeah. I buy all the comics and I also have something to read in retirement when I have time. Yeah, I did too. Or maybe we'll get it ending at 12. I don't know. It might have just done well enough that they said, let's do another volume. And so that's why we've got all this other stuff going on. But yeah, I thought there was a definitive end initially. There is a cover B for this one. That is, yeah, very scumbaggy. We also have from Image Skybound X number 4, which Skybound X number 1 finally comes out this week. So this is a weekly release, it looks like. Robert Kirkman, Donnie Cates, Brandon Thomas, and Margaret Scott on writing. So we got the 4th chapter of Rick Grimes 2000, plus New Redneck and excellent stories in the first appearance of Sea Serpent's Heir. Ryan Otley, Lissandro Estherren, Kerry Randolph, and Pablo Tunica on the art on the interior. And this one is a Charlie Adlard cover here. We have a cover B by Kerry Randolph right here. Let's see. We have a cover C by Pablo Tunica here. And then I think there was one more. Nope, that is it for Skybound X. So 3 covers this week. So issue 1, like I said, coming out finally next week, and then weekly it looks like. I don't know how many total issues we're gonna have. Let me see. Right now they've got in the catalog up to issue 5, and that one says Rick Grimes concludes. So I would say that means 5 issues, and then that should be the end of Skybound X. Oh, there we go. I didn't even have to do that. Let's see what we got. 702, because Promiscuous Time Traveler found another account. Thanks, man. don't think Scumbag went far enough. I was hoping for some really pointed satire at all political ideals. Yeah, no, I'm with you. It started out with a lot of that and then kind of fell off of it a little bit. Good afternoon, Mastodon Comics and Music. Welcome, welcome. Happy 4th of July. Happy America Day. Oops. I don't see any of the emojis on this side. That's all I get is little boxes. Cover B by Carrie Randolph. Yeah, definitely looks cool. Oh gosh. Definitely not picking up Skybound X. Already too many books. Yeah, I added it to my pull list, and before I realized how quickly it was coming out weekly, too late. So I'm in it through issue 5 just because it's on my pool. I like that there's something new in each issue, though, like some new character, new story potentially. Plus, some of the Image stories that I'm reading having new stories, so I think that perspective is cool. And I mean, issue 1, if you're a fan of the Telltale games for The Walking Dead, has the first appearance of Clementine in that issue 1. So I picked it up with that because I love those games. But yeah, welcome in. We got Louis Logix in the house. That's all right that you're late. It's America Day, so gotta live on America time. So we'll keep moving here with going back over to this page. We've got Spawn issue number 320 with a Bjorn Barons cover A. That looks killer. I honestly, I really wish I was reading Spawn right now. I think this is like a great time to be reading Spawn. Look at this ASM 316 homage here. I can just, maybe I can. I was going to show what it's homaging by pulling it off the wall. Great homage right there. Boom. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So I'm surprised McFarlane didn't do that on 316, just to keep that homaging going. But still pretty cool. And then we got Martina here after Todd. So yeah, I think this is a great time for all of the Spawn fans out there. We got a great story going on from everything I've heard, and we got the whole Spawn universe opening up. What's up, Wes? Welcome. Louis fell asleep during the six and woke up and they were still going. Wait, time isn't American? I mean, American time is American, but, time works differently outside of America, right? We got cardstock covers on Spawn. Interesting. And still $2.99, so not pulling a DC cardstock plus $1. Homaging. Is that not a verb? It should be. I mean, it's an homage to a cover, so it's homaging a cover. If that wasn't a verb, it is now. I don't think I get credit for that, but I'll take credit. Justin Jordan and Luca Claretti and Giovanna Nero on Summoner's War Legacy issue number 4 from Skybound X's imprint of Image, and this is based off of an app game, I believe. And we've got That Texas Blood number 8, Chris Condon, Jacob Phillips. I know Jay Ramirez loves this one. He got to talk with Jacob Phillips on a couple months back. I don't know. Time's a funny thing. American time, We have a cover B by Tony Stella. But I think that was in between Volume 1 and Volume 2 when they talked, and so now Volume 2 is out. It's in the dictionary now. Oxford acknowledges it. I mean, it's probably in there already, right? Phil, you're my hero. Bean saved us all. Stop creating new accounts, man. I think we need an account count off between Promiscuous Time Traveler and Sith to see who has more YouTube accounts. I have an in at Oxford. I wish. We've got Ultra Mega number 3 getting a second printing. Look at that cute little crazy demon guy there. I think this was a total of 4 issues, $7.99 on each issue though, so quite costly for a story, but ultra mega sized issues, so there's the trade-off there. We've got lots of Leafs in here for Comics Talk Weekly. Yeah, that was a cute ultra mega cover. This is a cute cover too, right? This one here. Let me see something. Okay. So we got vinyl issue number 2 of 6 here on Final Order Cutoff from Image. Doug Wagner writing, Daniel Hilliard and Dave Stewart on the art. And issue 1 was crazy. Issue 2, our serial killer Walter sealed himself in an underground bunker with a sunflower death cult. Now he's being hunted by an insane myriad of husks, sunflower girls, and monsters. Good thing Walter didn't come alone. That's right, Walter brought along some friends. If the serial killer has some serial killer friends, this is going to get crazy. What is up? We got Flash by Night in the house. Welcome in. Use them for free trials. We'll move out from Image to Dark Horse. We've got Art of Android Universe hardcover, Art of Overwatch hardcover. We've got Blade of Immortal Deluxe Edition hardcover, Volume 4. Cat's Perfect Strangers trade paperback. Is that collecting something, or is this collects 3 of the original 6 French albums? Lighthearted short comic stories following the lives of 3 young women and their cats. Huh. Well, there you go. Critical Role Mighty 9 Origins hardcover. Jester Lavore. From Critical Role, the YouTube show that's for D&D. Dark Horse Book of Horror trade paperback. This looks like a Sith book right here. Originally collected as a hardcover. These stories from the likes of Mike Mignola, Evan Dorkin, Jill Thompson, Gary Gianni, Robert E. Howard, and more first appeared in the Dark Horse Book of Monsters, the Dark Horse Book of Witchcraft, the Dark Horse Book of Hauntings, and the Dark Horse Book of the Dead. Now, for the first time in trade in paperback, these Hauntings shorts have lost none of their spine-tingling genius. I can't talk, apparently. So yeah, that looks right up Sith, Jay Ramirez, all you guys' route right there. Oh shit, what is going on? He did push it to 705. Jeez, he really wanted that giveaway. I'm keeping the Captain America theme. I don't know what Captain America stuff yet because I just came up with this as I was getting on the stream. So I gotta look what I've got. It'll be a couple books, but stay tuned. I'm bringing up, there is a, let's see, open the giveaway page, and I can choose this current broadcast. And what I'll have you guys do is say, drop a hashtag Sparks 704 into the chat. So hashtag Sparks 704 into the chat. And while I keep going through some Dark Horse and some IDW, I'll let you guys drop that hashtag into the chat, and I will collect that in a few minutes, and we'll see who won. The good news is that StreamYard started to have a giveaway tool, and there's a way to collect that now. So that's awesome. I don't want to give away. No, not giving away the Something's Killing Your Children #1. That is potentially with me to the grave kind of book. But yeah, we've got a lot of other horror things in here. We've got the Evil Dead 40th Anniversary Edition hardcover here. So I think, man, I think Sith, you need to take a look through Dark Horse this FOC this week, because this is lots of stuff going on here for horror from them. Lots more trade paperbacks and other things. We've got another single issue in here, Grendel Devil's Odyssey, issue number 8 of 8. I know Grendel was a character that Comics Talk Weekly Phil is a fan of. I don't know if he's reading this or not, though, because it's a different, newer series. But shout out to him. I know that's his one of those ones that he's a fan of. USA. Murica. Yeah. 705. I'm typing in the hashtag Sparks704 in order to select the winners, though. So if you do want to enter Promiscuous Time Traveler, make sure you get that one in there as well. We have a Kingdom Hearts Character Files hardcover, Minecraft trade paperback, and then issue number 2 of Parasomnia is on the cutoff. Issue 1 was good, but it was confusing because I don't know how the two stories are connected. I know there's a dream world, but how is this? I want to know how this is going to connect, and I'm not sure if it is, and this is a little confusing from that perspective. Issue 2, it says, in a twisted dream world, a nameless stranger battles nightmares in his hunt for missing son, while in the waking world, the boy's parents find their lives falling apart under the onslaught of hopelessness and insidious cultists. Let's see. Is this U.S. exclusive? No. If you're outside of the U.S., I'll do like $20 shipping, and if there's if it's more than that, then I just ask that you cover the rest of the shipping costs. John also was confused by Parasomnia, but I think as long as it's, I don't know if is there anybody in here outside of US and Canada right now? If so, it might be more costly, but if it's just US and Canada in here right now, I think all of you are covered on shipping there. And then we've got Witch's Lament 3 of 4 with Vanessa Del Rey cover here for cover A. Couple other covers here. So all you Witchers fans from the game, from the books, from the movie, or not movie, TV show on Netflix, there's another comic for you there. We'll move into IDW, and then I'll make one more comment about dropping that hashtag, and we'll draw some names. Let's see, we got Star Wars Adventures number 7 right here, cover A. As always with these Star Wars IDW books, we're going to have a ratio here, or sorry, there's a cover B first. And then we'll have a ratio, which is a 1:10 Francavilla black and white variant of the cover A art. And that's it there. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Annual 2021 here with a Casey Maloney cover and art with story by Tom Waltz. Let's see what else we got here. We've got a cover B by Eastman. We actually have Eastman's art on this on FOC, so that's something new there. Let's see what else we got here. I did not read Darling. My store didn't get it, and I missed it previously. So I might get it from SourcePoint if I hear enough good things about it. Station TM Nerdy is in the house. Welcome in. Oops. Yep, that's it right there. Hashtag Spark704. Just hit TM Nerdy. Since you just got here, I'll say this again. Just hit 704 subscribers, actually 705, but I figured if I hit 704 on July 4th, why not do a little Captain America giveaway, or maybe overall America theme giveaway? Maybe there'll be something else in there too. So go ahead, if you want to enter, just put the hashtag Spark704 like that into the chat, and I will use StreamYard to pull that in. Let's take a look here and see if we have Max Dunbar cover here. That is a 1:10 incentive, and that's it. We also have Transformers Beast Wars issue number 6 here. Not something that I know really anything about, but cover B here as well. And as always, there's usually a 1:10 Nick Roche incentive, it's saying, or maybe it's Alex Milne. It doesn't know. And then Usagi Yojimbo, this one right here. This is a rare second printing of Usagi Yojimbo that doesn't happen very often, and it's got the new character there, I believe, on the cover. With Usagi Yojimbo, a new recurring character, Yukichi, I think. So this one, speculators and people who like Usagi Yojimbo, this is one that you should be picking up. Definitely something to get there. I will try to extract some of those tears of joy from an American Bald Eagle, but it's going to be tough. Those eagles don't have many tears of joy. We've got Usagi Yojimbo Dragon Bellow Conspiracy issue number 2 of 6 with the David Peterson cover here. I don't think these don't usually have ratios. Let's see. No ratio variant there. And that leads us into Marvel. So let's do this. Let's remove that. Let's bring up. I have 10 entries that say Spark 704. Go ahead. I don't know why only 10. I feel like there was more that you put it in there. Let's see. I saw Soul Twice. I saw. Move back a little bit. Copy, Lewis, John Stout. Oh, John Stout, you just said 704, but not. Oh, no, you got Spark 704 in there too. Professor, maybe it's about 10 of you. I think Lady Sith was in there. If you haven't already, hashtag Spark704 in the chat. and that'll get you entered. I will then go ahead and do, I'm going to pull up the thing to see and see who wins. So let's see. Pull this up on the screen here in just a second. Just want to make sure I give you guys all the time possible to enter, and let's share this tab here. So let me make sure you guys can see that. All right, got 10 entries in here. I looks like have everybody that has entered, and about Tears of Terror from its prey. Oh, maybe. So let's do this. Let's see who our winner is. John Stout. Congrats, John. Thank you for being here and watching and supporting. Hit me up on Instagram. I don't know if you have an Instagram or not. Let me know in the chat. But if you do, hit me up on Instagram. It's same name on Instagram. And I'll let you know what I find in my looking through my Captain America stuff, America related comics for you, and I'll send that out to you. I'm actually drinking a stout right now. Yeah, congrats. Are you still in here, John? Let me bring back up the window that's got the Final Order Cutoff there. Let's see what happens there, right? And it's back down to 600. No, I'm kidding. Oh yeah, there he is. There's John. Congrats, John. Send me a message. If you have Instagram, please send me a message there. If you don't, please let me know in the chat, and I will. I'll get you my email address to send it to. But let's move into Marvel here. We've got Amazing Spider-Man issue number 71. They've been doing these handbook variants that have different characters from Spider-Man, the whole stats and everything on them. This one's for the Lizard. And this is one of the Peach ones that I do like. Of course, it's a character I like, so that's probably part of it. Spider-Gwen here on the cover for issue 71, the anime variant there. And there is the cover A, the whatever's going on, Sinister War, I think is what they're calling it. But look I thought this guy's supposed to be dead. Who knows? All right, perfect. John, shoot me a message on Instagram, and we'll get it all sent over to you. Send me your information. No, I'm not unloading my collection. I wanted to do a Captain America theme thing for 4th of July. So we've got also something that I haven't heard a single person say that they're reading this, but Avengers Mech Strike 5 of 5. Jed McKay, the writer on Magic and Black Cat, a couple other things, but apparently he's writing Mech Strike, which was seemingly created so they could sell some toys. There it is there. And then a book that I've heard everybody has loved, the story, the art, everything about it. Beta Ray Bill is ending here, issue 5 of 5. Why does Spidey suck now? I don't know. It's gonna end and change. We'll see if it's better. Oh, all right. I stand corrected. There are some people reading it and enjoying it. I hadn't heard a single person prior to you guys telling me that you were reading. So, hey, cool. I did not know, but this one I feel like I've heard across the board. Oh yeah, Jed McKay is going to be writing Moon Knight soon. That's right. Next Strike crossover with Ultraman. That would be interesting. Yeah. Nick Spencer, I think, ends at 74, 75. We have Kelly Thompson and who else? There's somebody else, I think, on the writing side, and there's different artists. We've got a full squad, and that's because it is 3 times a month that it's going to be coming out. I think what will happen is I'll pick up 75, and if I'm feeling it, I will get back into Spider-Man, but it's not going to be Peter Parker. It's going to be Ben Reilly as Spider-Man, and I think at the end of Nick Spencer's run, Spider-Man is gonna be severely messed up, but we'll see. Okay. There we go. Hey, it's not a book for me, but like I always say, collect what you love. You guys love it? That's the book for you. And there's Jed McKay again, Black Cat number 8. Infinity Score starts here. Felicia Hardy, aka the Black Cat, is hired to steal the Infinity Stones. Has anyone told her that these stones are now people? Regardless, Nick Fury will do anything to stop the stone bearers from being gathered, even if that means taking all 9 of Felicia's lives. Black Cat has been picking away at the corners of the Marvel Universe, but this heist will put her square in the middle, just where she does not want to be. That sounds actually enough like I want to check this story out. We've got a cover B here of her versus Nick Fury by Emanuela Lupacchino. And we've got a Momoko cover here as well. Not one of my favorites of hers. We've got a Cap 80th anniversary here where Black Cat's looking a little festive. It's not her usual look there. And there is a trade paperback of issues 5 through 7, and then the annual number 1. Let's see. Oh no. Oh no. What has happened? What has happened to the chat? Black Knight, Curse of the Ebony Blade, number 5 of 5. Wow. Maybe I needed to keep reading this because that's looking awesome right there. The Ebony Crown. The Black Knight's ancient enemy has forged the Ebony Crown, a weapon with the magical might to dwarf even the Ebony Blade. The end is within reach. No more suffering, no more pain. All Dane has to do is let go, but he can't give into the darkness. Not if there's any chance of ending the blood feud started in Camelot long ago. He must fight one desperate battle, but he might not be the world's last hope. There is another. Her name is Jax. She's pissed off, and she will change the Black Knight forever. She was a character introduced in issue 1 of this series, who seems like maybe has potential as an ongoing character. Black Knight, yeah. Black Knight has been great. I read issue 1 and 2. I dropped it just because of the number of books that I'm reading, but I honestly really was enjoying it, and I will at least check it out and trade paperback later. Maybe I'll pick up 3, 4, and 5 here on a light week. That looks like a poster. Black Widow number 9, another Adam Hughes cover here. He's been killing these covers. Kelly Thompson's been, from what I hear, doing such an excellent job on writing this story. Bringing in her protege here, Lucy, a couple issues back. And I've heard nothing but good things about this series as well. We also have a Cap 80th anniversary variant here. This one by Mark Brooks. And then Cable is hitting its last issue, I believe. Issue 12 here with another crazy Phil Noto cover. Gary Duggan writing this one. With a Souza variant as well. Looking at the young and the old Cable here. And then we've got Daredevil on to issue number 32. Jason saying Black Widow has been great. Yeah. It's one I wish I could be reading just because of the good things I'm hearing about it, but too many things to read. Chip Zdarsky has been just destroying this Daredevil run. Marco Cicchetto on the cover art. Mike Hawthorne on the interiors. I kind of miss Cicchetto's interior art, but it's been real good. This is interesting. The background, all the nods we see here. Dazzler, like she's performing there. We see Roxxon. We see Shield. We see an X for the X-Men. Bullseye just came back in this last story. He's about to try to kill the entire city. And we've got Daredevil still in prison and Elektra still as Daredevil. So when everybody said this isn't going to last very long, Elektra as Daredevil, they were all wrong. So interesting. It did seem like she wouldn't even last, a story arc, and that would be pulled from prison, but it didn't happen. And here's another anime variant. This, again, not my favorite style from Peach Momoko. She's got some great stuff out there, but I'm passing on those. Eternals is on to issue number 6. Another one that I'm hearing some good things about how it's set up. It's not your typical Marvel book, but it's Kieran Gillen doing the writing, so it's not surprising there. Assad Ribic doing the art and the cover art here. Thanos and the Eternals fighting, and then everybody loses. There's a Todd Knock headshot cover here. And that's it for Eternals. We look at Fantastic Four on issue number 34. Dan Slott's still writing this. 60 years of Fantastic Four with Marvel. The Bride of Doom conclusion. The Sacred Vow of Victor Von Doom. We've got a guest star of Namor and the Black Panther. We've got a Captain America Nick Bradshaw variant here. And we've got this one here, poster actually for issue number 35, which looks pretty cool. Mark Brooks's covers for this whole series have been excellent. Yeah, everybody check out Flash by Night. Great stuff over there. Keep moving on. We've got the Epic Collection for Fantastic Four here. We've got Heroes Reborn trade paperbacks. We have Mighty Valkyries, issue number 4 of 5. Got hella in here. We've got the Terrible Threes. The Bowers of Hell are filled with new life. Just what is Carnilla, Queen of the Dead, trying to do? And if cycles of life and death are in flux, where does the Valkyries' allegiance fall? Jason Aaron, Torin Gronbeck on the writing, Mattia de Ilias on the art. It's fantastic art. With some other covers here, we've got a this is a Spider Villains variant, I think, by Mattia. No, this is Ajvar on that cover. And then a Captain America Terry Dodson variant here. It's not very. I guess you got the star there and there. It's kind of Captain America-y. I enjoyed the first issue of Bride of Doom number 32. I was shopped and I get 33. Oh, interesting. Hopefully one of the shops in the area you're able to get it from, or online or something. We have Miles Morales Marvel Tales issue number 1. This one is collecting Ultimate Fallout, his debut scene from Ultimate Fallout 4, and the mythos making Ultimate Comics Spider-Man number 1 through 5. So this is a reprint of his first appearances. So maybe something worth picking up if you're speculating in that way. We have a Sway cover here, which is pretty cool. Sarah Pacelli and Brian Michael Bendis on the story. And Planet-Sized X-Men number 1 is getting a second printing, a gala printing. It's got a red tint to it. Let's see. Flash is like the Malcolm X of comics. You'll get that book by any means necessary. Oh my. Shang-Chi is on to issue number 3. Jean Luen Yang on the story, Dyke Ruan on the art, and Lanil Francis Yu on the cover here. Wolverine versus Shang-Chi. Yeah, I don't see that going very well for Shang-Chi, but we'll see what happens. There's a Peach Momoko anime variant, and there is a La Fuente variant as well here. And then Star Wars number 15, we have a headshot variant for Leia here by Giuseppe Comunicoli. We also have a Lucasfilm 50th anniversary variant with the Ewoks on the cover. Chris Sprouse doing the cover art here. And the tie-in, of course, for this issue is to the War of the Bounty Hunters. Luke embarking on an epic mission with Wedge Antilles and the brave pilots of the Starlight Squadron to rescue a lost division of the Rebel fleet. Leia, Chewie, Lando attempt to save Han from the evil clutches of Boba Fett. And what hidden vision will the Force send to Luke about the troubles to come? We've got Star Wars High Republic moving on to issue number 7. Phil Noto cover, Kevin Scott writing still, and it looks like we have a Sith, or maybe a Jedi that has gone to the Sith side. We'll see. Something still dealing with the Drengar threat and the Nihil Remnant going on there. High Republic is getting an action figure variant, and this is the first action figure variant for Star Wars High Republic. So this might be something to check out just because of that. Keeve Trennis getting an action figure variant, which honestly, I actually stopped reading High Republic, and I might pick this up just to get this cover because I thought this character seemed pretty cool, and I love the lightsaber, the dual blade, and the intricate design on the handle. I thought that was super cool. I am not reading War of the Bounty Hunter for that very reason. It sounded like an interesting event that's going on, but the number of books that are involved, it is an event. So you got a lot of connecting titles. We've got a main title, all of that going on. So I figured, yeah, let's not get into that. Yeah, Sith have more fun. What's up? Hip Hops and Me is in the house. How is your 4th of July going, my friend? Sith have force jokes. I mean, maybe that's more fun. So moving on from Star Wars, we've got Sword issue number 7. Al Ewing on the writing, Stefano Caselli on the art, and Valerio Schitti on the cover art here. And that looks like we've got Doom ready to eat them? Is that what's going on? Is Doom hungry? Morning after the night before. Hellfire Gala is over, but not all the guests have gone home. Victor Von Doom is staying for dinner. He's chatting to an old friend in a very new setting about thrones, empires, magic, mysterium, and the last annihilation. That guest that just won't go home. This is a cover B variant here by Ivan Shavrin, which looks really cool. I like what he's doing here with Doom and the circle there with everybody. Let's see what else we got going on. Oh, what's up? We got Hood Rat in the house. What's going on, Ian? Happy 4th of July to you. Hope you and the family are doing well. And Something Wong is in the house. Means something right must be going on right now. Sword has been good. That's I've been hearing that too. I read issue 1 and 2. I liked it, and then I felt like I was going to be going down the X rabbit hole, so I paused on that. But Ian, the action figure variant, definitely, I think that's one to pick up. That's pretty cool. First High Republic action figure variant there. Let's see. Chat just blew up there. Everyone's saying hi to the people who just hopped in. Let's see. Louis said, I told my LCS I want War of the Bounty Hunter, thinking they were just giving me the main books. I've been getting all of them, to be honest. It's fucking awesome. Hey, that's awesome. Hey, have fun, Sith. Enjoy it. Enjoy the family. Enjoy your 4th of July, the barbecue, everything. Catch you later. All right, we'll keep moving here. Thanks, everyone who just hopped in. We are in the Marvel section right now, wrapping it up here in just a minute. But first, we have a new Symbiote Spider-Man story. We've got Crossroads, #1 of 5. This is being written by Peter David with art by Greg Land. Peter David, Greg Land do the time warp again. After 3 sense-shattering series, Peter David, Greg Land, Jay Leiston, and Frank D'Armata, the entire Symbiote Spider-Man crew return. This time they're taking Spider-Man down the road less traveled to the supremely psychedelic Crossroads dimension. In their most ambitious series yet, the team puts Peter Parker and his alien costume on a collision course with none other than the Incredible Hulk, and a story set just before Peter David's landmark run on the Hulk series. So that's pretty cool to bring in Peter David, who's famously known for his Hulk story, to have him come back and write, before he wrote his story. We have a headshot variant by Todd Knock here with Symbiote Spider-Man. And we have Hernando Souza on this one. It looks like that should be a Pride Month variant after Pride Month, but I like the colors there on that one. What else we got going on here in the chat? More people saying hi to each other. We've got United States of Captain America moving on to issue #2 of 5. Mohali Mashigo, Christopher Cantwell, Dale Eaglesham, Natasha Bustos, and Gerald Perel on this one. Steve Rogers, Sam Wilson are hot on the trail of the Shield Thief, but their adversary remains one step ahead, and he has friends in low places. Some of Cap's oldest enemies are behind this scheme, but can Sam and Steve figure out who these enemies are and what they want in time to stop them? And in a story by Mohali Mashigo and Natasha Bustos, who is Nichelle Wright, the Captain America of Harrisburg? And will her community stand up for her when the Shield Thief frames her for a terrible crime? We have a design variant here for Nichelle Wright. It's a pretty cool design. I don't know much about what they were doing with her design here, but I am hoping that is not like, I'm hoping that's like a false leg or like a mechanical robot leg or something, because otherwise that would just be uncomfortable having one leg in a costume like that. I don't know. It's just odd choice there. We have the second printing for Venom number 35/200. The I guess first cover appearance of Mr. Kids Love Chains Venom. This is a spoiler, so I'm going to pause for a second before I say it, but you should have read this if you were going to by now. This is the first cover appearance of Dylan Brock as Venom on the cover here. You see Eddie in the background there, but I also learned that you see the whole, I can't zoom in. You see the whole crew. Donnie Cates, Ryan Stegman, JP Meyer, and Frank Martin are down here in the corner waving goodbye. So I think that's pretty cool, but it has, of course, the $10 price tag on it. So if you already went crazy on these Venom variants to begin with, it's another $10. What is up, Just a Rican's Comics? Rod, welcome in. Do you have a show today? Let the people know in the chat if you've got a shout out show coming up today. But another thing that you guys should do is hit up Rod. He's got an exclusive variant for the Edge, I believe, the Edge number 2 from Second Sight Comics. That's homaging an X-Men cover. I don't remember which one, but hit him up. Get that awesome homage cover from him. But yeah, Venom 35 second print right there. Thanks, Louie, for watching. Definitely catch the rest of it on Rewind. You got time before tomorrow to let your shop know, what you want to get. Let's see. X-Men 210 is what we're homaging. What's up, Rudy? Rudy's in the house. Welcome in. Shout out to Donnie Cates. Are you shouting him out like TiVo shouts him out? Yeah. No, I only got cover A on the first print. I might pick this up just for, long-term Dylan becoming Venom, all of that stuff. Oh, and you got an interview coming up. Cool. I assume regular time, 4 p.m., so just under an hour. Everyone head over to Rod's channel and check that out. We've got Web of Spider-Man number 2 of 5 second print variant as well. So another second print here. I don't know why this one went to second print. I don't think there were more first appearances there, but I could be wrong. Anybody that's read that, let me know in the chat. But I'll move on to Wolverine number 14, Ben Percy writing with Adam Kubert on the art. Unusual suspects, stolen goods, torch shipped, missing sword. Wolverine's on the case, but what mind games is Solemn playing? The new X-villain comes into his own in this arc. So you were doing the TiVo shout out. Oh, welcome in, HK Wifey 420 Sheena is in the house. Welcome. I'm glad you're hanging out with us while you're on your break. Sorry that you have to work today on 4th of July. But welcome in and thanks for spending it with us. We've got Wolverine 14 getting a Momoko variant as well. I actually kind of like this one. This is kind of cool. I'm not reading Wolverine, so I'm not going to get it, but it's probably one of my favorites right now for her anime variants. Pretty cool. X Factor number 10 is getting a second printing as well. Looks like a bloody printing. And that's a poster. So that is it for Marvel this week for Final Order Cutoff. Remember, these books are, you gotta let your shop, whether that be local shop or online shop, know about these books that you want ordered by tomorrow, so you don't later pay eBay prices when it's the date that it comes out, or you go to your shop and they don't have it because now they've sold out of all of them. So make sure you let them know soon. Oh, there we go. Double time. Nice. That works. Depends on the place, but it looks like she gets double time. Some places do like extra dollar or something. This is a very important question. We'll move on to Dynamite. We've got some hardcovers here. We got George R.R. Martin in a Clash of Kings number 14. This is, of course, what he's spending his time doing instead of writing the last book. We've got Sacred 6 number 11. Lots of covers, like always, from Dynamite here. So you got your pick. There's always a Perillo cover, though, so you can't go wrong there. We've got Sonya Versal issue number 6 here. This one looks like Jay Lee. Yeah, Jay Lee and June Chung on this cover here. But we got a bunch of Sonyas fighting off against each other. So that's interesting premise there. And then Vampirella issue number 22 here as well. So lots of covers as always for all of these issues. But just three stories: Sacred 6, Sonya Versal, and Vampirella. Besides the George R.R. Martin stories there. Let's see what else we got going on. Thank you, Promiscuous Time Traveler, for all the support and the random account subscribing. We actually, looks like we just hit another subscription, so 706. Like I said earlier, if we once we get to 750, we're gonna do a giveaway. We've got some cool announcements coming up about the channel. I keep teasing that, but we haven't set the time to make the change. There's going to be a name change, and we've got a new logo already designed. So yeah, it's awesome. Oh no, that's not good at work. Oh, thank you, Sheena. I really appreciate that. I'm trying out new things with these like videos to look at what I'm looking forward to next week, and then what things that we've read that we're enjoying. More reviews coming. We've got one dropping tomorrow morning for Static. I actually read another DC book, so Caroline and I did that review together. I'm going to work on a couple more reviews today. You Promised Me Darkness number 3. And then I might do some duplicate 1 and 2 reviews. Some other stuff, maybe some Scout books I got to do some stuff for. But it's just, I get distracted in the middle of wanting to do it, and it never happens. This is a light week for Boom here. Dune has another series here, Dune Blood of the Sardaukar, number 1. We've got cover A here by Jeff DeCall. We've got some interiors here. Adam Gorham on the interior art, and the story by Brian Herbert, but Kevin J. Anderson writing with him there. But yeah, something new from the Dune universe. A cover B by Adam Gorham right here. And we know Boom, they like their ratio and variance. We got a 1 in 10 that is a version of that one. A 1 in 25 that is by Max Fiumara, which looks very awesome. And then let's see if we go further. We got a 1 in 50 by Gerald Perel. As well as, do we have more? Do we go 1 in 100? We don't. Okay. I was wondering if they were going to go all the way. She's at work. I have not read White Ash, but I really want to. There's a lot of Scout stuff that I want to go back and grab trade paperbacks and check out. That's one of them. I hear some great things about it. We've got Firefly on to issue 31 with a cover by Bengal, with interiors by Simona Di Gianfelice. Greg Pak writing this story. We have a cover B by Yannick Paquette here. And it's a story about River, so can't go wrong there. We have, what do we got here? We have a Incentive 1 in 10, which is a black and white of the cover A, and a 1 in 25, which is a version of the cover B. That is it for Firefly there. Jason enjoyed White Ash. Yeah, we enjoyed talking when we got to talk to Trish and Tony. That was really fun. They told us we wouldn't be prepared for the rest of Stray Dogs, and they were 100% right. But yeah, we need to get them back on here maybe and have a after the fact grieving session maybe, and promotion for the trade paperback when that's coming out, free comic book day books and all. I don't have brown eyes, so man, you're staring not into my eyes. Yeah, some great prints coming next week for Stray Dogs, and I broke those down in that video I posted yesterday for indie books that I'm looking forward to this week. But we'll move on here to a book that I really enjoyed, issue number 1, and that's Good Luck. We're on issue number 2 now. Matthew Ehrman, who's also writing Witchblood, Stefano Simeone on the art, and Jorge Corona on this awesome cover here. When good luck and bad luck collide, will humanity survive? The unfortunate teenagers born with zero luck arrive at the heart of the chaotic, reality-threatening event and are soon confronted by the powerful beings that control luck, the constellations. Meanwhile, the Secretary of Probability and Luck has plans of their own and knows more than they've let on. This has just been crazy first issue. Definitely, I could see confusing for some people. And I think this issue should hopefully open up some of that and clarify. There's a cover A and there's a cover B that's a 1 in 25 here by Inhuk Lee, which is pretty cool cover, not gonna lie. Let's see. Yeah. Issue 3, issue 4 definitely did that to me. Even issue 5, not quite as much, but it hits you. Yeah, same here, right? Witchblood's been great. Moving on, Something's Killing the Children, issue number 18. We've got, of course, cover A, as always, by Werther Deladera. What secrets lie at the heart of the House of Slaughter? Erica and her rival Aaron will soon learn as they are pulled deeper and deeper into the Order of St. George, but the truth may destroy them. No cover B, but there is a 1 in 25 by Wesley Craig, and it's cool looking. I've been passing on the ratios for this recently. They haven't been my favorites. The glow in the dark last issue, though, that was probably top covers that I've seen from the series. There is also Power Rangers Unlimited Edge of Darkness #1 getting a second printing. This is Frank Gogel's story here with Simone Ragazzoni on the art. And that moves us out of Boom into everything else here. And that puts us into starting here with Barbaric #1 going to a second printing. Yeah, both of those are great. Witchblood and Noctera, and Shadecraft, absolutely. Glad to hear that you're reading that one. It is phenomenal. But this one, like, I don't know. This one is one of those ones that you guys definitely need to read. It's not like Conan, so if you're afraid of that first possibility, it's so much better than Conan ever could be, because we have a barbarian that just wants to do barbarian things and kill, but this axe is cursed, or has him cursed, and he can only like do moral things, so he can kill bad people. But the more that the axe kills, the more blood that it drinks, the drunker it becomes on that blood, and it might be making less moral decisions as that goes on. Yeah, it was my book of the week as well. I picked up several covers for it. It's so much fun. And then you meet the witch girl that can frickin' pull blades off of her tattoos. It's just, yeah. Michael Morecki on this one, and Nathan Gooden on the art. This is an interior art page, I believe, that he's used for this cover, with a quote from Scott Snyder on it. What you want, and way, way more. That's his quote there. What's going on? We've got Alonzo in the house. Happy 4th of July. Hope you're having a good day with the family. Sounds like a typical weekday. Yes, I have opened the poly bag, and that was not at all what I was expecting to see on the inside, but it's like the artwork is phenomenal. Actually, if you go to my Instagram and find the vault post that I made, I posted it. I blacked out some spots on it, so Instagram didn't get angry, but it's there. Oh man, I'm surprised you didn't pick this one up, Alonzo. Definitely. Thank you. We've got also, so we've got the #1 second print. We have a #1 deluxe black and white edition. Take in the brutal inks of your new favorite comic, now available in a deluxe black and white edition on premium paper. So it does then come with a $7.99 price tag. That's kind of an unfortunate piece there, but there is a cover B black bag variant. So I don't know if that's going to be the Tim Seeley black bag, just a black and white version. I don't know, but I think I'm probably getting this. I'm all in on Barbaric. Let's just say that. You definitely. This is actually the other thing. This is the highest selling Vault comic ever. So if that tells you something, I mean, Vault puts out some quality books, but this is their highest selling book they have ever done. And so to me, that says a lot about what it could be. They're going to put everything behind this book to keep it going, and I hope it becomes one of their longest running series, because I want to see this world. 35,000 print run, at least 35,000 print run on this, and that is their highest selling that they've had. If you follow them on, if you follow Damien and Adrian on Twitter, they tweeted about it. I think it was before release day they were talking about it. And I think that means that one of them, I want to say Adrian maybe, is going to get a tattoo of the axe. I could be wrong. Maybe it's Michael Morecki is going to do it. Somebody of them said they're going to get a tattoo of the axe if it broke a certain number. Who is the artist on the Witch variant of Barbaric? If you're talking about the one in 15, that is Corinne Howell. She is the artist on Shadow Service from Vault as well. I think I have that one up on my Instagram as well in the picture of the Vault books that I picked up last week. But it's Corinne Howell is the artist. A tattoo of the axe on their axe? No, I think it was going to be on their leg. Issue 2 of Barbaric, we've got Nathan Gooden. Still, he's doing the interiors. He's doing the cover A here as well with our witch. The mechanics of the swords and the magic and all of that is so freaking cool. Like, I would have never even thought of that as a possibility, and they did it. We have a cover B by Josh Hickson. I'm loving the colors on this. Just phenomenal. And then we've got a cover C. It's another black bag variant by Tim Seeley. So who knows what he's going to do here. I'm digging his art. I may pick this up also just because. More blood, more mayhem, more monsters. Will Owen storm the Abbey with Soren the Witch? Will Axe get drunk on blood? Yes, and you're going to love it. They say we're going to love it, and I believe them. Shadow Service is so good, and I think, Alonzo, we're the only ones that I ever hear talking about Shadow Service, because I don't know, everyone's sleeping on that one. It's amazing. How can you not love a book that has the MI666? Super cool book. Kevin Scott's also writing that one, so if you're enjoying his writing on High Republic, definitely check it out. So something cool happened this week. SourcePoint Press is on Final Order Cutoff. That hasn't happened before. So this is all new that SourcePoint Press is on Final Order Cutoff. And we have a trade paperback here for Black of Heart. So that collects the entire Black of Heart story right there. Oh, go pick up there's a trade paperback for Volume 1. Saves you some money on picking it up, but definitely something worth the read because it's cool. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, I knew you guys interviewed Kevin Scott, so I was hoping someone else on the Team Nerd Herd crew enjoyed it. Blue Flame issue number 3 here. Also Vault Comics, another big book from Vault that's been incredible. Christopher Cantwell writing, Adam Gorham on the art, and this cover here. Adam Gorham does a great job. Him plus Kurt Michael Russell doing the colors just make the space scenes look incredible. I really am. The one thing I'm struggling with is how does the space part connect to the Earth part? And that I'm looking forward to. And I don't know if that's going to be that's part of while he's in this injured state and not doing so well, or if it's unconnected to that. But yeah, so SourcePoint books might become easier to pick up because of the fact that it's going to be on Final Order Cutoff. One, what that means to me is that shops that order based off of Final Order Cutoff, which some do that, are now going to be ordering more SourcePoint books. Two, that means instead of having to pre-order 2 months in advance from the previews catalog, they can put in more orders at Final Order Cutoff. And 3, I'm going to be able to talk about it more when it hits Final Order Cutoff, and you guys will know about it. So definitely, this should help with that. The next company that's going to be popping up on Final Order Cutoff is Behemoth, and that will be, I think, with the next catalog, we'll start to see their books on Final Order Cutoff, but just something to be aware of with that. Let's see. Trent said Source Point is a new book coming out called Unborn by Frank Gogol. Okay. I hear Frank Gogol's books are really good. I haven't gotten to read any of them, but it's somebody that I do hear really good things about and would want to check out his work. I think the biggest thing with it is how shops order, and like I was just talking about, whether they do it or this way or they do it a different way. If your shop is good about ordering indies as well, helps you to not have any issues picking them up. What's going on? Dave collects is in the house. Happy 4th of July to you as well. I'm one of the 5 people that like Cult of Dracula. I read issue 1 and I couldn't get into it. I'm not gonna lie. I really wanted to like it more. I didn't get into it, and there's a lot going on with other books. So I ended up passing. We got some Shadow Service and Blackheart Love here. So Blue Flame number 3. Like I was saying here, continuing the story. There is a Yoshi Yoshitani variant that there's no cover art for yet here. And then this one just came out this last week, issue number 1 for this. Broken Gargoyles, Sin and Virtue, issue number 2. This is Sin and Virtue is the second volume of Broken Gargoyles, though. So if you haven't read volume 1, you might want to pick that up before checking this one out. But again, Source Point books are now on Final Order Cutoff, so we'll be talking about them a lot more. Chariot issue number 5 on Cutoff this week from AWA Upshot. This is the conclusion of this story. I've heard nothing but good things about this from everyone that's been reading. Jeff DeCall doing these amazing covers here too, all throughout the series. So if you love his art, that's a reason to pick that up. We have Action Lab, Danger Zone, Crash and Troy, issue number 1, from Jared Lujan and Kyler Clodfelter. I don't remember Action Lab being on Final Order Cutoff either, so they might have made the jump over to Final Order Cutoff. Let's see. So this is Unborn. Time Traveler Alien meets Tokusatsu style. Look at new previews for the covers. My pickup for all the chat is Blue and Green by Ram V. Who's putting that one out? Who's putting out that book, Promiscuous Time Traveler? Getting ready to start blowing up some fireworks. Awesome. Awesome. Let's see. Where's... All right, we'll keep moving here. Speaking of Cult of Dracula, issue 5 of 6 here. No one escapes their past, not even vampires. We got Gayula Nemeth doing the cover art here. Rich Davis writing and Henry Martinez doing the art on the inside. And of course, the cover B variant by Shannon Mayer here. That I think some people, and I think Sith said this last night, it was a cover buy. You get those B covers because it's beautiful, and then you're like, why did I buy this? But it's not to say it's bad. Definitely, for some of you, it's the book that you are going to enjoy. So I always, Image is putting out Blue and Green. Okay. I haven't gotten to fully go through the previous catalog yet, so I'm assuming it's coming from that. Damn Cursed Children trade paperback from Source Point Press. I actually heard some decently good things about this from some people that had checked it out, so I may have to get this trade paperback. Howard Wong, Josh Stafford writing, and Robin Simon, I don't know how to say that last name, doing the art, but that might be worth picking up and checking out. And then someone was talking about this one earlier, Darling. We can move on to issue number 2 now with this. This is, again, Source Point Press. Missing girl sitting on the brink of an all-out drug war and our beloved anti-hero just trying to keep it all together. We're in for one hell of a night. With every page turn, our girl's identity becomes more crystal. With every passing moment, Francis becomes more dope sick. Can he stay straight long enough to save her? We're stumbling towards our destiny, and now the bloodshed is about to begin. I heard somebody was talking about that one in the chat. Oh, it's an old book by Ram V. Okay. All right. Something I just hadn't heard of in the past. There is a cover B here by Alex Regal. We'll move on from that one. Let's see. Dynamic Forces things. Eighth Immortal is getting a trade paperback. This one, Jacob Murray, Tiffany Turrell on the covers, Alice Lee Barnes on the interiors. Jacob Murray was on Spine Ticks back when I used to be on there and talked about Eighth Immortal. And we had what was it? I think 3 issues were out at that time. Issue 4 since came out, and now we'll have the trade dropping in July. Let's see. Trigger warnings for people who have experienced drug addiction for Darling. Okay, have to keep that in mind. And then reprint for Blue and Green is coming out August in previews. Okay, that's why that's coming up. We've got this other publisher here too that I don't really see too much, and there's something particular I'll tell you guys about. But 215 Inc. It's got a book called Freaks and Gods. Chris Dreyer, Giuseppe D'Elia. This is a trade paperback, Volume 1. Don't know anything about it, but ensnared by the dark tunnel on a seemingly endless journey through space and time, the first god, Atum, adventurer and test pilot Steph Alexander, and the foredoomed Silver Knight Barguest travel from realm to realm, hoping the next adventure will break the curse and return them home. The trio battle a zombie takeover, a fight conquering a sleep demon, clash with Nazis, discover the ghost of Merlin, and stop a lonely queen from destroying the multiverse. Sounds like they're doing everything in that one. So that's interesting. And then Girls of Dimension 13, issue number 4 from Aftershock, Graham Nolan, Brett Blevins. This one, I think, I don't remember if it's ending here, if it's going to be issue 5. Usually it's 5 issues or so with Aftershock. Gung Ho Anger is on issue number 3 here. Mika Montlo, cover A. Benjamin von Eckartsburg on the writing. Thomas von Kumant on the art on the interior. This one from Ablaze. Couple covers with this one. Sion Tormey on the cover B. A cover C here by Lost Fish. That's an interesting cover there. And then Kumant doing a cover D as well. And then we move on to something from Titan Comics, Horizon Zero Dawn Liberation number 1 with a cover A by Peach Momoko. I have not read Gung Ho at all. But I agree, there's a lot of awesome covers for it, so it might be worth it. I'm not sure, though. This one, a new series in the Horizon Zero Dawn world. Of course, that is from the video game Horizon Zero Dawn. So if you're a fan of the game, this is coming back for a second arc. Of course, that means We've got lots of variants. This is the game box art variant. And then we have a cover C by Harvey Tolabau, a cover D by Molina, cover E by Wilkins here, Adrian Wilkins, and a blank cover for all of you people going to cons very soon. Get your blank variants. There's also a Momoko Virgin sketch variant, which is not appearing to be a ratio. Over 80,000 copies sold on number 1. It's the 11th best-selling comic of August 2020. And from Titan, then that's pretty cool. So this one, this is, like I said, 215 Inc. There was something I wanted to show you guys. So this one, this is the 3rd volume of this, but Kadoja Trade Paperback Volume 3. I actually backed the Kickstarter for this one. And I got to review volumes 1 and 2. They sent me the PDFs for them, and I loved this. This was so cool. You can check out, if you search on my page, there's a review of Kadoja Kaiju. This coming from 215 Inc. I'm happy to see that they're in Diamond now. It's super cool. Yeah, no, I hear you. Lots of people aren't, and I don't really read any actually myself either. But I know some people that get really into the video games. They want to see more of that world. That definitely may be something for them to check out. Yeah. So yeah, Kadoja definitely is interesting. But yeah, like I said, go to my page. You can check out. Excuse me. You can check out the review that I did of it for the Kickstarter that they had going on. There was a Volume 3 Kickstarter. So it's cool to see that this is out in previews now. So congrats to the creative team there. I have it pre-ordered through the Kickstarter, so I'm probably not going to pre-order it again through here. But I will definitely be on the lookout. If Volume 4 comes out this way versus through Kickstarter, then I'm definitely going to be all on board with that. We've got some other things here. Kenzer and Company, trade paperbacks. A new one from Vault that is hopefully not the last book that you'll ever read, but that's what it's called, is the last book you'll ever read. And again, look at who's on this one. Cullen Bunn. I feel like I'm talking about a Cullen Bunn book every week, and it's a new Cullen Bunn book every week. We had Parasomnia that just came out. We have this one. He's on Basilisk. He's doing Shadow Man? Is that the Valiant book he's got? I feel like I'm missing something. There's something else that he's doing right now. He's everywhere. And I am so excited that he's everywhere because that's funny. It didn't pick up Good Luck or Mother. Yeah, Good Luck is one to be picking up for sure. Absolutely. Yeah. But yeah, so we've got this one, this new one here. Cullen Bunn, Layla Lays on this. Civilization is a lie. Hidden deep in our genes is the truth, and it's slowly clawing its way back to the surface. Olivia Cade knows the truth, and she's become the prophet of the coming collapse. Her book, Satyr, is an international bestseller and is being blamed for acts of senseless violence and bloodshed all over the world. Olivia's own life is in danger from those who have read her work. Determined to conduct a book tour, she hires security professional Connor Wilson to act as her bodyguard. She only has one requirement: he cannot read her work. I am very excited about this. Just the story concept sounds amazing. This is a whole new level of horror that could be happening here. And a book tour where she's going to be promoting this book for people to buy and read, and then it's causing more violence. She knows what she's doing there. So this just seems so cool. Have a good rest of your day. Hopefully work's not too terrible. Thank you for stopping by, though, and have a good 4th. Right? You know, you never know. Maybe Collins put that into this book. We do have a couple covers here. Cover B by Jen Hickman. We have a black bag variant here. It says Layla Lace still on this, but maybe not. Maybe it is. There's a cover D also that doesn't list Terrace the cover artist, doesn't list any cover artist. I'm going in on this one as well. I think this is a great idea for a story. And again, the reason that I'm going all in on something isn't because I'm speculating the flip or anything like that. It's because I think this is going to be an excellent story, and I want to support the story. So when I say that, I'm not talking speculation wise. I'm talking, I think this is going to be a good read. We also have from Vault Money Shot number 13, a sex positive kind of story about explorers going through space. This one by Tim Seeley and Sarah Beatty with art by Caroline Leigh Lane. This one's had some polybag variants as well. Fits the story pretty well, of course, with what's going on. There was a Jen Bartel one a couple weeks back. That might be worth it because it's Jen Bartel. Let's see. I don't know who Solomon is. Could be just me not being too into all that side of specking. Is like Solomon DC, Marvel? I don't know. We got some love for the Money Shot polybags. Yeah, so we also have another Source Point Press book here, Monstrous Heartbreaker Blood Loss, issue number 3 of 3, concluding this story. This might be a second volume too, because it is Monstrous Heartbreaker Blood Loss versus just Monstrous or Monstrous. Maybe there's another one there. But yeah, that's that. Moving on, Action Lab. Let's see. There's a trade or hardcover here. North Star's Yeti Wedding. We've got from Aftershock, back to Aftershock, Cullen Bunn. This is the other one. Here we go. Phantom on the Scan. This one I'm loving. Issue number 4. Cullen Bunn, Mark Torres. I've been loving the music that Mark Torres has been making, that you can scan the QR code and play the music. We've got a group of doomed psychics drawing ever closer to the horrifying truth about their abilities that are slowly killing them. And what awful secret is the mysterious Trellix Institute hiding? It's just a fantastical horror psychological story here. Xenoscope has a new mini-series out here, Possessive, number 1 of 3. Adam Goldberg, Hans Rodionov, and Riviero on this one. Let's not mince words. Todd's a loser. He has no job, no prospects, and almost no drive. With his wife ready to take the children and go, Todd buys the family their dream home, takes a chance on a house that needs much more upkeep than a few coats of paint and new carpet, And little does he know, in the attic resides a terrifying and deadly spirit that does not do well with cohabitation. But while this frightening specter may have murderous tendencies, she might just be what Todd needs to turn his life around. Forgetting Sarah Marshall meets The Grudge, you know you're in for a hell of a ride. From the comedic and possibly unhinged minds of Adam F. Goldberg and Hans Rodionoff comes this offbeat love story that will warmly haunt the very depths of beating and non-beating hearts alike. Solomon makes his first appearance in the... yeah. Okay. I know who you're talking about now, yeah. Wolverine number 6. He's got the adamantium skin, faster than Wolverine, smarter, and has been alive a lot while longer than Wolverine. Yeah. I'm not reading Wolverine or any of the X books right now, but I know who you're talking about. I heard a lot about that at the time that was coming out. So yeah, definitely be holding those books for when that goes crazy there. I love Aftershock using music for reading the books. I'm going to develop a playlist for the book I'm creating. Oh, cool. Cool. Wolverine 14 or 16 gets his first origin for Solomon. I got to go 10 to the real fam, but love y'all, so holler at you later. Have a great day. Enjoy the 4th, and peace. Yeah, so that's interesting. Xenoscope, another little mini series like Man Goat and Bunny Man. I'm actually reading from them. This looks like a good creepy story without the usual Xenoscope kind of push on certain styles that they usually do. It seems a little bit different again from Xenoscope, so I might have to get on that one. I haven't decided yet. One that's been insane that you guys, I know we've talked about, that's insane. Red Room issue number 3. Ed Piskor, on his YouTube channel, Cartoonist Kayfabe. The art style is insane. The content is insane. Lots of brutal depictions of torture and that kind of thing. And have a great 4th of July, John. Appreciate you hanging out with us. And congrats. Hit me up on Instagram, and I'll get you the book sent to you. Man Goat and Bunny Man does conclude this week. It's 3 issues is where it ends. We're getting close to the end here. I'm going to wrap up in just a minute. Just want to touch on a couple more. Artists, writers, and artisans. AWA Upshot Resistance Uprising is on issue number 4. This is the main universe story for the Resistance world that Erratic and Moths takes place in. We've got a new book from Source Point Press called Runes. 850 CE Alba, present-day Scotland. It is night. A storm rages on the Great Sea, and a Viking Drakkar is shipwrecked against the cliffs. The only prisoner on the ship is a Northman. Miraculously manages to escape, fleeing from his past from unforgiving nature and armed only with luck. The man moves into the clearings of the coast. Foreigner and hated in this land, the skilled Viking warrior will clash with the inhabitants of Alba, while a powerful witch watches him, fighting for his life, surviving for revenge. Sounds like a great Norse tale there. So if that's your style that you're into, I think that's one to check out from Source Point Press there. Some more Action Lab things here. Sasquatch in Love trade paperback. Seis Cuerdas, Defender of Mexico is a Source Point Press book. It's on to issue number 3 of 3, ending there. From Aftershock, Shadow Doctor issue 5. I'm wondering, this is probably the last one here. Peter Calloway writing, George's Ginty on the art, and Mark Chiarello on the cover art here. This was a true story of Peter Calloway's grandfather. We were talking about Shadow Service earlier. This is the artist that did that 1:15 ratio for Barbaric, Corin Howell. And you see the same kind of art style here. I've I love this story. Second arc is reaching a conclusion here with issue 10. It doesn't sound like that is the end of the story, though, so I'm very excited. I'll have a little break, and then I'll come back for 5 more issues for another arc. Rebecca Isaac's doing a variant cover on that one there. Let's see. I don't think they're limiting 2,500 on number 2. I could be wrong, though. Yeah, I think that's definitely, like I said, you gotta watch how many you're picking up each week, and then pick up, a trade or two now and again. And this one I think is worth at least picking up those trades and checking out. And like I said, here's the third Colin Bunn book on FOC today, Shadow Man number 4. I don't know how he does it, but he's on like 5 books right now. There are several covers. We got like a Godzilla almost cover looking thing there. Source Point Press, Touching Evil number 15. This one you might have missed before. Unicorn is the Scout title, or rather a Scoot title, but it's getting a second printing. Instead of being a blue cover, it's a pink cover. Warcorns, Birthday Bash one-shot, issue number 1. Garrett Gunn, Kit Wallace, if you're into Warcorns, some more unicorn kind of things. Here's a Birthday Bash one-shot for you. And then let's check this out. Saying, yeah, I don't think it said that before, but there it is. I looked, and I didn't see that because I thought, is the rest limited? And there it is. Yeah. My store got it. I got it in my pool box because it's been on my pool since like January or February when they first announced it. And none for the shelf. I think they got 1 copy, and I was the one that had it on their pool. Pink cover is obviously better. Obviously. Yeah, I don't think it did either. So that they just added that in there. The good news for you guys, though, is I'm probably going to end up with an extra copy of issue number 1. So if you didn't get it and you want your chance to get it, it's going to be part of the 750 subscriber giveaway. So that is something for you guys. I want you guys to be able to get access to it. So I am going to throw a copy in there. I pre-ordered, or I got, actually, there's a variant set from Jetpack Comics that they had a copy of issue 1 and their store variant. They did a store exclusive variant. And so it's going to have, it came with all 3 in one thing. And so I have an extra from that. But I also had it on pool. As you can see, I have it on pool with Aegis, and I have it on pool with my shop. Because I was like, somebody's going to get allocated and not get it, and I'm going to miss out. But they both, I think, got it. And so I want to give back to you guys. I have 1 copy held in reservation for somebody who might not be getting it. And so before I decide to give out another copy, I got to see what's going on there. But yeah, for sure, 1 copy is going into that 750 giveaway for you guys, because you guys are awesome. And yeah, Jason got issues 1 through 6 at his shop for $60 for the Kickstarter set. His store, I guess, backed the Kickstarter, which is cool. I didn't know there was a Kickstarter, or I would have backed it. We've got Witchblood issue number 5 here. Matthew Ehrman, Lisa Sterl, you guys know we've had them on the channel. This is just such an awesome book. Yana, Adla Koya, Texas Red make a pit stop in the strange ghost town known as Sargasso for fuel, right on the tail of the Hounds of Love, which is a vampire biker gang. Are they headed for the Promised Land too? Find out in the supernatural Western fantasy epic Witchblood #5, The Waters of Sargasso. This world, if you've been reading this, issue 4 just blew the world wide open. I'm excited to see what happens in issue 5. I gotta see, as this is coming out, a couple weeks. I want to make sure I get you guys try to get you an advanced review of it, because I want you guys to know how awesome it continues to be. We've got the tarot card covers here as well. Continuing, Lisa's planning on continuing those throughout the entire series, so kind of collectible cool thing there. And Yoshi Tani, this is the last part of the connecting cover set from Yoshi Tani. Don't know if they'll do more cover Cs after this, but I've been collecting those to get the covers to connect. But yeah, I'm all in on that series. It's awesome. I'm loving it. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, after this, I'm probably going to cut back to A and B, because like you said, yeah, 3 covers each time it releases is a lot. They would happily print more. I think it's marketing, like maybe got a better discount printing. See, I feel like there's part of it, there was a reason they did it, but it doesn't make sense now. Yeah, no problem. I don't know what's going to happen with cover C after this one, but we'll see. Probably, I know at least A and the B will continue, but if they get an artist to do something for C, they'll probably throw those in there. But White, they did the second printing of issue #1. It didn't have a limit on it, so if you're needing to read issue #1 still, that is available for you out there. It was on FOC last week, though, so if you missed it, try to order it from somewhere before it hits shelves. But FOC passed for that. But again, maybe it's one you have to read later. I don't know how that's going to end up working. Yeah. That's Witchblood. That's Vault Comics. Like I said, Matthew Ehrman, Lisa Sturl. Source Point, it's got this interesting one, Yuki versus Panda. I haven't been reading it. I've heard some people talking about it, though. So I don't really know a whole lot what's going on here. But Source Point Press, like I said, it's cool to see Source Point books here on Final Order Cutoff. And I think Action Lab wasn't on Final Order Cutoff either. And yeah. This is 2 hours 8 minutes. This is probably a long one. I'm glad we didn't have Lunar to talk about today, because this would go longer. But that is Final Order Cutoff there for everything. In Diamond, in the previews catalog. Coming up tomorrow, we have a interview with Bradley Golden, the CEO of Second Sight Publishing, who also is the writer of such a creepy, awesome book coming out from Second Sight. These Damn Kids, Bradley Golden, Peter Brow doing the writing together on this one. It's creepy. I've read it. You can go check out. I have an advanced review of it on my page, so if you need to check that out, it's in previews catalog now. It'll have an order cutoff at the end of the month, because Second Sight is not on the Final Order Cutoff within previews. And it'll come out in September, like it says there, so 2 months from now. I highly recommend this story if you're looking for a good, creepy horror story. This is one to check out. But we'll be talking with Bradley tomorrow night. I believe 8 p.m. Eastern. I'll post something about it to make sure you guys know. But enjoy the rest of your 4th of July. Get some fireworks in, get some hot dogs, hamburgers, the usual for 4th of July. If you're not in America, just enjoy your Sunday. Thanks everyone for watching today. Thank you, Jason. The winner, John Stout, make sure you hit me up on Instagram. I know you left, but make sure you hit me up on Instagram. I will look at finding some books for that giveaway, for some Cap stuff, some America stuff. As always, guys, collect what you love. We'll catch you guys tomorrow for the live interview. And Woody. FOC. Gotta go out on an FOC note. No, I appreciate it. Just keep those random accounts subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate it. And thanks again, everybody. See you tomorrow.